It's time for Normalville. It's time for Normalville. It's time for Normalville. Gonna get a little crazy like you know we will.
Hey everyone, welcome to episode number 18 of the Abnormal Hour. I'm your host, Alex Rennie, with my partner,
Frank Gillibrand. Hey.
and we want to thank you for being a part of this today. We're closing in slowly on episode 20, the big 2-0.
And we will have something for episode 20.
Yeah, we got to do something special. We don't know what it is yet, but guaranteed. So, as with every episode, we start off going back 3 weeks ago this time to our cartoons that we did before on our whiteboards, our blast from the past.
Okay, folks, here we are back at last whiteboard before our long break. And that was our second whiteboard of the day. And it was based on Alex's joke where if you cross a line, was it a lion and a bear?
Yeah, it was what do you get when you cross a bear and a mountain lion?
Yeah.
Killed.
Dead.
You get killed.
Killed, dead, killed, dead. So that's always intriguing when something dies. And let's run with that. We would combine a gorilla, a shark, and an alligator.
And I'll show you in the final one, I changed the alligator to a crocodile because they're actually bigger, more bad predators. Like alligators are big, crocodiles are really big and scary.
Wow. So
here's
really, a crocodile is meaner than an alligator?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
They're a lot deadlier. They're bigger. They go after much bigger prey. So here was the whiteboard, and then here was our final. So as you can see, it says crocodilene.
Dillane.
Is the Latin term, scientific term for the crocodile. Right. Yeah. Gorilla, and the shark is Selachomorpha. Selachomorpha. This was the final result. Unfortunately for Professor Bunsen, his ultimate predator experiment was a fantastic success. I love this. I just think it's freaking brilliant, man. It's the most brutal one we've ever done.
It is the most brutal. And maybe I laughed out loud the most. I don't know what that says, but
you know what? When I posted it on our social media, this one got a huge, just ton of great responses, and people really liked it. So
there we go.
I think everybody has a dark sense of humor.
Yeah.
But Frank, I'm going to surprise you right now because I actually did another cartoon. I didn't tell Frank about this. I wanted to show it today as a surprise.
I can't wait.
So here was our ultimate predator experiment gone wrong. And then here is another cartoon that I did with our extra week off.
Let's see. Diarrhea.
So Frank knows about this idea. I had told him about this. For those of you who may or may not know, I am a school bus driver. I do this part-time so that I have time to do the cartoons and everything else. So I drive a school bus, and this actually happened where they all started chanting, "Diarrhea, diarrhea, diarrhea, diarrhea." and I told Frank when it happened, there's a PA on the bus, so you don't have to yell back if they can't hear you. You can actually just get on the PA, and there's speakers throughout. And I picked up the PA, and the thought that went through my head was, I can't believe I'm about to say what I'm about to say. I said, "Attention everyone, please stop chanting diarrhea. I need to concentrate on the road," or something to that effect.
And what was their response to your announcement?
They kind of giggled, and then they were quiet. The kids are really
snicker.
I have to say, the kids I drive are K through 6, so they're little guys, right? So
yeah. That would
But
be pretty bad if their senior high school is shouting diarrhea.
diarrhea. But this is funny, and this look, like, I've been wanting to do this cartoon for a while. Came up with Bert was regretting his life decisions leading up to this point. It's just, why me? You know?
Yep.
So there we go. Bonus cartoon that even Frank didn't know about.
Ooh, a treat for me.
So welcome back, everyone. Those were our two cartoons based on a whiteboard last week, and an idea that came to me a while back, due to my extensive experience driving a school bus. The diarrhea chant. Anyway, with that, this now leads us into our next segment, which is our news break. So Frank, why don't you start us off with the first news story?
Okay, first news story. A woman has set a new Guinness record for the most chicken nuggets consumed in a minute.
Oh.
So, and I'm like, what? It's only 16 in 1 minute. I think I could probably beat that. But they're big chicken nuggets. It weighs a total of 298 grams, which that's, I guess, significant. On a good day, I think I could take her. Her
Frank,
name is...
I think we should enter you in that competition so you can be a world record holder.
Hey, nice.
That'd be
I would
something.
do that. Her name is Nayla Zizzer. In case you're wondering that name, she is from New Zealand. She's a former beauty pageant winner.
Wow.
Who now has a eating career. She's a medical student, and then she's also an eating champion. So working her way through med school by eating. Little contradiction in terms there. She holds other records as well. She ate 50 shrimp dumplings in 3 minutes. That's a pretty good one. I'm impressed by that one. And she ate 100 pieces of sushi.
Wow.
You can have that one. Yikes.
You don't like sushi?
Would get 100 pieces.
I'm saying, but you don't like sushi?
No.
Oh, I love sushi.
Would you eat 100 pieces?
I probably have on a good day. No.
Wow.
No. But
okay, I'll take the chicken nugget record. You take the sushi record.
There we go.
There we go. We'll own them. She has 250,000 subscribers, and they just tune in and watch her eat stuff.
Wow.
Go, Nayla, go is all I could say. Diarrhea.
Oh man. That's what happened.
Hey,
the sushi.
Yeah. Okay, Alex, what is your story for today?
King Nin Wai, a fitness instructor from the Southeast Asian nation of Myanmar, posted a clip of herself dancing to a popular electro pop song. Have you heard this?
No.
She was dancing to this pop song on the streets of her capital city, Nai Pyiet Tuao, and unbeknownst to Wai, her pleasant background was grimly overshadowed by an actual impending coup d'etat featuring Myanmar's military, complete with police vans, road barricades, and a few foreboding blackout vehicles driving behind her, heading towards the parliament to overtake it. This was all in the background while she's dancing to a video. I have some footage here. You got to see this. Now that siren is the actual song. And then we're going to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
A minute and a half in. This is the real deal.
Oh, that's hilarious.
These guys are heading to overtake the government. There's military people in the back here.
Oh, man. You couldn't have scripted this better.
She doesn't even slow down.
Right. I'll have to rewrite the lyrics to this for the coup, right?
Look at these soldiers back here. They just moved the gate, letting these guys do their thing. So many people question the video's authenticity, and the BBC News was able to confirm, and this is her quote, "I wasn't dancing to mock or ridicule any organization or to be silly. I was dancing for a fitness dance competition," she later explained. It isn't uncommon for that military to have official convoys, so she thought it was normal. Crazy, right?
Wow.
When I read the article, I was thinking, no way. And then when I saw the video, that just lost it for me, man. That was like, oh my gosh. So funny. Crazy.
This can go so many directions when the humor starts going, you know. You have the officers starting to dance. They got their guns in the air.
Right? Can you imagine the soldiers over the back like, is that woman dancing right there? Right?
You see one of them, he starts to move his leg, and all of a sudden he gets whacked.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. Anyway.
Pretty funny.
Yep. So that leads us now to whiteboard number 1.
Okay, folks, here we are at our whiteboard number 1, and we were going to play on that video that Alex showed us about the dancing, bad timing, the coup going on at the time. So let's go on the bad timing premise, and we're going to have 2 conventions at the same time that kind of clash. We'll have a Star Wars convention and a Star Trek convention. And yeah, they don't get along.
So basically a bunch of people are going to be fighting here, and then you're going to see 2 police like that show up on the scene just completely confused, you know, like, oh, there's something.
What do we do, eh? And we're going to have the masses will be on the Star Wars side will be stormtroopers, and on the
everyone's fighting.
And the Star Trek will
brawl.
Be Klingons.
I'm actually laughing at the fact that this is a stormtrooper face. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I mean.
There we go.
I've done sketches that are better than that.
Yeah, this isn't one of my better ones. It's too much going on. All right.
Yeah.
Got
some work to do.
Got some work on that one. Not one of our better whiteboard drawings, but hey, that's gonna be before and after.
Oh, it's gonna be a hit, absolutely, because you do have a lot of people on both sides of that fence.
Yeah, it'll be fun. That'll be a good one. So now, this leads us to our expert advice with Frank Hildebrandt.
And now, expert advice from the expert.
Welcome back. Frank, what is today's expert advice?
Well, today's expert advice recently, and I'm in the middle of painting the upstairs in our house and the main floor. And I do it in stages. Takes a while, because I just, otherwise you turn the whole house upside down. So we'll just one room at a time, shift things over. You do a coat of paint, then you wait a few hours, right, to do another coat. So what I do for my roller, my tray and my roller here, is I take, to keep the roller fresh and so the paint doesn't dry, I take a sandwich bag and I put the roller, when it's got a half decent coat of paint on there, slide it all the way down into the sandwich bag, get it nice and tight to the roller, and then twist, right? So you see how it wraps itself around the roller, and like that. This roller has been in this bag for about 4 days, and I could still pull it out and paint a wall with it. It keeps it nice and fresh, keeps the paint fresh, all that stuff. That's how you save your roller from getting dried up, and you don't have to spend money on another one.
Very
And in
cool.
between coats, in between coats, I do it as well, because you don't want your roller getting a bit hard paint or anything in between coats.
Yeah.
Because actually that, I did it once, and that's why I came up with this, because if you do that and then you get ridges, lines, that takes a ton of paint to get that evened out.
Yeah.
Now you're putting 4 times as much paint on a wall because you just weren't diligent enough.
It's interesting because we do exactly what you do. We put it in the plastic, but I never like wrapped it tight like you just said to do. So
like I say, this is 4 days and it's still nice and soft, and I could paint with this, you bet.
So you're currently painting rooms in your house? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
There we go.
Thank you for that.
Expert advice. That's we call that a life cheat.
There you go. That now leads us to our joke of the day.
Okay, Alex, what do you got for our joke of the day? Make me laugh.
So my ex-wife texted me, "Wish you were here." And she does this every time she goes to the cemetery.
That sounds very much like Rodney Dangerfield.
I get no respect.
No respect.
I know Rodney. All right. So
Okay.
now we go to whiteboard number 2.
Let's go. Okay, folks, here we are at whiteboard number 2, and we were going to play on the "Wish You Were Here" card from the ex-wife and the cemetery. And so then we were going to coffins and what could it be, and how about the illusionist that saws the body in half, and we have, that they're inside a box already, so it's not much of a stretch to move that towards a coffin. And
The feet are over here.
right, so now we have 2 coffins, and we have half of the body in each. And maybe the illusion went wrong.
That's the illusion went wrong. Oh, I even like that too. But I just thought he would just be split in half because he'd be split in half. But maybe the illusion went wrong. Could go many ways here.
Yeah.
Do that.
Went wrong, and you have the illusionist. And let's think of a good name for the illusionist. The amazing somebody, right?
Yeah.
Let's do an average name. The amazing Greg. Because he's just because he fails, right?
That's funny. And just
the
everyone's
amazing
coming to
Greg.
pay their respects, And
Yeah. So that's the end of his career.
Oh my god, dude, that's it. That's funny stuff.
Illusion went wrong. There we go.
Amazing Greg. Oh, dude, that's funny. That is really good.
Yeah, and bang, done. Here we go.
Like that fast. right?
Keep sticking out of the coffin. Love it.
There we go. That was, I think, our fastest whiteboard yet. We have just hit another world record for world's
There we go.
fastest whiteboard.
We should have a Guinness record for world's fastest whiteboard.
I love the amazing Greg, dude. That's funny. Great job, Frank. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Well, that was fast, and this leads us to our final segment of the day. Did you know?
No. No.
So, Frank, what is today's Did You Know?
Today's Did You Know? Let's talk about bananas.
Love
Who doesn't
bananas.
love bananas,
I
right?
love bananas.
Have you ever known anyone that hates bananas? I don't think so. There you go. And that leads to the first line. It's the world's most popular fruit, bananas.
That makes
Take
sense.
a guess. What's number 2?
Apples.
No, but that would be a good guess. Watermelon.
Whoa, I can see
Watermelon's
that.
number
They're
2.
pretty mild.
As far as the bananas being most popular, 100 billion bananas are eaten each year.
Wow.
That's a lot of bananas. The word banana comes from the Arabic word banan, meaning finger. That makes me wonder right now, finger. So in an average cluster of bananas, would there be 5?
I've seen them with 5.
Yeah. I wonder if that's the most common. Makes you think.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
That's
Only
for you,
15
man. You're the Did You Know guy on bananas. You should have had that there.
Shut up. Okay, here we go. Only 15% of bananas are exported. The rest are consumed. 85% are consumed locally.
That's cool.
They grow them and they eat them. They like them. 150 countries produce bananas. That's a lot of countries.
It is.
The supermarkets call them a loss leader because they'll, you ever notice bananas are always reasonably priced at the supermarket because they sell them at cost. Because it's always something that they'll get you in the store with, right? You can always get a good price on bananas, always.
Yeah,
The rest
they're
of the
never
fruit will be
expensive.
up there, but so cents on the dollar. So per dollar of banana, 4 cents goes to the worker, the guy picking the bananas. 12 cents goes to the plantation owner. 27 cents goes to the wholesaler. He's making it. I wouldn't mind being a banana wholesaler. 17 cents goes to distribution, which involves the ripening and such process. It gets that started. And then getting it to market is 40 cents for the cost of $1 of bananas. So the ripening process is quite interesting. They get the bananas in, they test them, they store them at 70 to 90% humidity. So that's, yeah, it keeps them nice. It's almost like incubating. Then they pump into the room ethylene gas. Now, before you get afraid, ethylene gas is a natural byproduct of bananas. That's what they emit naturally. So they bring that in the room. So they're incubating, getting the natural gas, making everything nice and cozy for the bananas. Then they pump that gas out of the room and they drop the temperature down to 60 degrees. Scare the crap out of the bananas. They wake them up. And so the bananas are like, what? So then they start to ripen and they start to change color. And so that's when right away they get shipped to market and then they make it to the store. Now, did you know part? Are they a tree or not a tree? I'll answer that for you. They are not a tree. They are a plant.
Wow.
So I guess a plant is different from a tree, right? They grow to 10 feet tall and they're called a banana plant.
Wow.
So they are the largest flowering plant in the world, banana plant. And so here is the kicker. They are classified as a berry.
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's
you're
really
gonna go
cool.
have a cluster of banana berries.
We had a neighbor in California who had a banana plant. I thought it was a tree because it skyrocketed over our fence that, divided our properties. And he also had palm trees and stuff, but these things would show up there. Yeah, it's really cool, man.
Cool. Yeah. Who would have thought they'd be classified as berries?
Yeah, I would not have either.
Banana berries.
I love bananas in my cereal, man. That's my favorite thing.
Absolutely.
That's cool. Well, thank you, Frank. That's a really cool. Did you know? Learning about bananas. Who knew?
Who knew?
Fantastic. Well, that wraps up episode number 18 for today. And we want to thank you for joining us today and being a part of this. We always have a lot of fun doing this. And we've got some cool surprises coming up in the next couple of episodes that we think you'll really like. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Same banana time, same banana channel.
Like it.
Right on. All right. Thank you, Frank. As always, it's just been a pleasure to do this with you. So,
yep. Thank you. And we'll see you next time.
Till next time.
And now we're leaving. We gotta go. And now we're leaving. It's the end of our show. We had a good time. It's come to an end. We hope you had a good time. A good time, my friend. And now we're leaving. That's the end of our show. And now we're leaving. We gotta go.